Oh, friends, I am so tired of doing farm work. It's really very exhausting.
JJ, hurry up and come here! Look at this! Some of our villagers have made a real treehouse!
Wow, really? That looks just unbelievably cool to me. Mikey, why don't we go ask the villager about it?
Yeah, they should know who built it and why, right? I'm getting very, very curious about it.
Villager hi? We'd like to ask whose treehouse is the coolest, who built it and why.
Didn't you know? Everyone wants to build an incredibly cool treehouse nowadays. After all, it's much safer than those houses.
So now all the villagers are going to build houses? JJ, I want to build a treehouse really badly too. I'm going to go tell my wife that.
The head of the village will only be happy if you make a really big tree and of course a house. We'll all be moving onto houses inside the tree.
It turns out we'll be building a house in a tree today. That does sound very exciting indeed. After all, we haven't built something like this very often.
Friends, I'll lead you to it because I need to run as fast as I can and go start building my treehouse.
So, I think we should take our wives, JJ, and build an incredibly cool treehouse. It's going to be really cool.
Whoever comes out with the coolest treehouse will take literally all the diamonds. And cookies from the loser. There's a contest going on, right?
Yeah, let's do it. We'll beat you 100% and take all your diamonds. You'll see that, JJ.
Run to our wives as fast as you can, Mikey.
So, wife, I told you we'd be in the contest. This is a pretty important contest for me personally. We have to build a treehouse.
That sounds really interesting. Because we haven't done that yet. I think this place will suit us best.
This sprout here should be an incredibly big tree for us, so we can build a house on it. That's the most important thing right now.
Let's try to do it. Wow, this tree is really incredibly huge. We'll be able to build a house that's just unbelievably big.
No, of course not, wife. We need an even bigger tree, several times bigger. The taller and bigger it is, the easier it will be to build a house. We don't have a lot of money to build a very luxurious house, but we should try to do it anyway, as much as possible.
Okay, let's get some big sprouts and try to grow a really big tree. Whoa, should that be enough for you? I think it's just right.
Let's check it out. Yes, this is really the tree we need. Now, on top of it, we can build literally anything we want. This is a really good tree to make a treehouse. I'm really happy that it's really going to turn out incredibly cool. You heard that we had a bet with JJ about who would build a better treehouse, right? If we beat them, we can take all their diamonds.
Whoa, really? That even sounds really, really cool. I don't mind competing with them to see who can build a better house. I mean, we can do that too. The faster we build the house, the better chance we have of winning. But anyway, we have to take it seriously.
Of course we have to take it seriously. After all, our opponent is JJ's family. They have much more money and skills to build a house, so we have to give our best to beat them. After all, we're just as good as the family. We can beat them if we give it our best.
Yes, I fully support your idea. After all, you and I are really very good builders. They'll think we're noobs. But we're not.
That's okay. If they underestimate us, it can really play a bad trick on them. We'll be able to attack them more effectively.
Then, let's keep building. I take care of one floor, you take care of the other. This will be very, very important to us.
I can already see our house getting better before my eyes. I haven't seen such incredible things anywhere. We are really going to do something very cool.
This is the first time we are building something like this. So friends, don't get too mad at us. Because we're doing the best we can.
My wife is totally right. We've never built something like this before. But I'm sure we'll do well. There will just be some problems. The leaves go missing from time to time, so it'll be hard to keep track of the roof or something. As soon as the money comes in, we'll do another roof.
In order for the money to appear, we have to defeat JJ and take his diamond fortune. After all, there's an incredible amount of them out there. I can already imagine buying a new house or car. Oh, that's so cool! We have to destroy them in this challenge.
Yeah, new house, new car. Literally everything is new. Even a new treehouse if we don't like this one.
I like it a lot so far. how our tree house is coming out. It really is a very, very nice place.
Yeah, me too. I've done the second floor with literally everything we need here. It even fit the arcade machines. It's really one of the best houses I've done. I really hope you like it up here. After all, you're doing a really great job downstairs too.
Because we don't have a lot of money, we have to save money and build with materials we already had. But our house is really beautiful. I really like the way things are coming out here. Anyway, I think each of us will live in our dream house.
That's for sure. This tree house is really quite nice. I feel like every time we come here, we'll be happy like children. After all, I've always dreamed of a tree house. It's, a real childhood dream. And now it's fully realized. I can confidently say that it's awesome.
I really hope our tree house is much better than what JJ and his wife are building. Even though we're friends, we're fighting each other right now.
We're all going to show each other off well, because we're going to fight. And after this challenge, we'll visit each other and decide whose house is better than each other's. Or just have a good time. We'll relax, watch cartoons, and eat cookies. I haven't decided how we're going to celebrate our new homes yet.
Yes, I definitely want a party. We're going to have a lot of fun for a long time. All night long. That's why we'll be happy every time. Mikey, you've made a beautiful room here. I literally love everything about it. I can say it's really the best house we've ever had.
This house has a good view of the village. From any side, we can look at it. Because we really did a really good job with you.
And confidently say that we have built a house. Yes, maybe we need to add more leaves around it to make it seem more lively. Actually, the house looks really good. It's a box, but it has 2 floors and lots of space. We will be very happy to live here.
I really hope that everyone is working really hard to make it really nice. We have a good chance of winning this competition.
I am somehow sure that our house will win 100%. JJ will really cry when she notices our house. They haven't even started building yet.
Friends, now we will wait for JJ to build his house on the tree.
Friends, here I come. Now it's our turn to build an incredibly cool house. Wife, come here quick. Today, you and I have to build an unbelievably cool tree house. That's our contest for today. Mikey's already built his house, and we have to keep up. The sooner we get this done, the better it will be for us.
Oh no, really? We already did? Apparently, we're way behind them. But that's okay, we'll catch up with them soon enough, because we have all the tools to do it.
The first thing we need to do is plant a tree and then start building around it. I've got one option for that already. What do you think?
I also have one tree and one where we can settle down. It's going to be a really cool place. Because I will create it with my own hands.
Wow, you really did that. You built all of this in one click? This is definitely some kind of cheat. You couldn't have done it that fast?
Yeah, it's a real tree house. We can just do the interior inside this house and already defeat Mikey and his family. Our house is much bigger, much prettier, and more interesting looking. That's why I decided to make something like this. Shall we build it?
That's cool, but you just copied a house that was there. That's no good. We have to build it ourselves and then start doing the interior.
Hey, JJ, you just copied a tree and stood it up too. It's no different than what I did. It's no different at all.
Yeah, it's not much different, but still, we're going to build this treehouse here. I mean, there's already a little sketch here of how we can change things up. Actually, we have too many diamonds and we can afford literally any interior inside. If we want to make everything out of gold, we'll make it all out of gold.
We need to take this battle much more seriously, JJ. After all, Mikey and his family are really serious opponents. They don't have much money, but they can beat us just by their construction.
You have no idea how wrong you are. They're really bad at building anything, much less a treehouse. We're the real pros at it. So wife, you can worry less. We can beat them and of course prove that we are the best in this world. There's no one better than us in this. So let's build the interior. I'll let you do literally anything you want. Do the second floor.
It's not going to be a full floor, it's just going to be a rec room. That's why I really like doing things here. Let's do Mikey's family and prove that JJ's family is way better at building tree houses.
Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to prove to them. We can really put literally anything we want here. After all, we have a lot of diamonds. So if it's going to be something expensive, put it on. I'm sure our friends will love our treehouse very much.
Don't get too relaxed ahead of time. We're losing at this point because Mikey's family already has a house, while we're just making it. So, we need to put our full concentration on getting ahead of them. We don't need to think that we're stronger than them just because. After all, it could turn out that we lose and have to give away all our diamonds. And we do have a lot of them.
I hope Mikey doesn't think of anything tricky. They're really new at this. That's why it will be very difficult for them to adapt to us. I have so many ideas for this house. How to implement and make everything happen. The most important thing is to do everything at a fast pace. If we procrastinate, our friends will decide to choose Mikey's house. After all, they made it really fast, which surprised me.
Yes, you're right about that. If we lose time, it will be really terrible. We have to do everything well and fast.
Still, I'm confident in my abilities. I'm confident in what I'm doing. Therefore, I'm not that easy to stop. We can defeat any of our enemies, even if it's my best friend Mikey. In a challenge like this, there are no friends, only opponents. If we win, we'll become even more best friends. We really don't fight against each other very much, although it's necessary. Competition gives us motivation to keep going.
You're absolutely right, JJ. As the two best in the village, you must constantly improve yourselves. It's going to look really cool.
Anyway, I'm doing literally everything I wanted to do so far. I really love how our treehouse is being transformed. We're really putting a lot of new and interesting things up to show how beautiful the house really is. That's exactly how it is.
This tree itself is so much more beautiful than Mikey's. It's got its own incredible atmosphere. That's why it's really easier to work in this house. That's why I personally work quite quickly and productively. I'm almost finished on the second one.
If you're done, do something else and/or help me. I really have a lot of ideas to realize here. I also want to make a balcony off of our bedroom so we can have family fun and relax. Or bring some friends over here.
Wow, that's a really cool idea. If we can fit a big group in there, I'm all for it. This house is really going to look really cool at the end. Our friends will definitely need to see what came out. After all, we put way too much effort into it.
I really hope we can realize all our ideas sooner or later. Then, we will definitely get our friends' votes and we can win. I believe in it.
Each of us is giving our best. We definitely have to create something that will win over Mikey and his family. Especially since the theme is just right for us. We've already built something like this a few times. Specifically a tree house. It's really very cool because we're trying our best.
Yes, we had a similar theme before when we built it and we did very well. But Mikey wasn't involved then. That's why we have an advantage. The sooner we realize it, the sooner we win. It's quite simple. After all, we did everything we could to win here.
I really want to see Mikey and his wife's faces when they look at our house. After all, it really is incredibly beautiful. We went out of our way to make it.
Everything here is designed for our comfort, so that we can have a good time, relax, and enjoy the beauty of our village. It's just the perfect place.
I think that when the villagers see this house, they will ask us to make more like it. It will be really good business for us.
Yes, building tree houses and getting paid for it. It's an incredibly cool business, and I even agree to work there. Friends, let me remind you that in the comments, you can vote for one of the families, the house you like better. It's very important to us.
This competition has really been going on for a long time. We hope to take the lead and win. Then we can make fun of Mikey. But I want us to go out and have fun together after the challenge. After the challenge, these are our best friends.
I totally agree with you. Even if I lose here, I won't be mad at Mikey. After all, it's only our skills that are to blame for not being chosen. So, I want to hang out with Mikey and watch cartoons and eat cookies, of course. I wouldn't mind dancing either. Anyway, we don't know how our vote will turn out yet. But we've already made a lot of plans for how we're going to celebrate.
It doesn't matter who wins, because we'll all be happy for each other, JJ.
Wife, there's not much left. We can finish this all the way to the end and finally beat this construction.
Yes, I can't wait to show our friends the big picture of how it turned out. because it really is a dream house in a tree. I will 100% keep living here even after this ordeal. Because it's perfect.
I really hope you like it. After all, we put a lot of effort and time into all of this. I don't want it to just get lost in the future. This house has everything we need. It's a cool balcony, a bed, a bedroom, a living room, and even has a sitting area on the roof of our house. So I am completely happy with everything we have done. My wife and I really jumped in over our heads and made an incredibly cool house.
It's an incredibly cool house that I love so much. Now it's just going to be the best place in the village. We've finally finished building it. We'll be able to have some really cool parties here, and we'll be inviting Mikey and his family over right away. Let's celebrate our new homes.
Yes, friends, we are going to celebrate. This is unbelievably awesome. That's why we want to take a vacation now, because we're so tired from all of this. So friends, goodbye. We'll see you all very soon.